I decided to take a break for this 4th of July weekend, so instead of giving you an in-depth story about something that's actually important and relevant, I'd flip the script and using my own typically reserved and understated language, talk about something absolutely fucking meaningless with no actual fucking substance whatsoever. Of course, I'm talking about the obscene display of wealth between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, what people used to call a wedding. Now, normally, anyone or any couple putting forth such an ostentatious display of obscene wealth would certainly get a word or two from me. I wouldn't necessarily go public with my criticism. I would just keep it personal. Just me and a few friends. But there's something about this that actually makes it an exception, even to my own rule. You see, to call this a wedding is as fucking ridiculous as calling the world's most fantastic and luxurious cruise liner a boat. What is actually taking place is a completely over the top, ostentatious display of wealth by two mega corporations that have decided to merge. A merger that I predict one of them is going to very deeply regret. If I could use a song title to summarize this union, the great Tina Turner's mega hit song, What's Love Got to Do with It? Actually, very little. Something Mr. Cleese is going to discover up close and personal in about 5 or 7 years. What I'm going to do, as God and the almighty timestamp will document, is tell you everything that's going to take place in that corporate merger of Swift and Cleese. I'm doing this not just for your entertainment pleasure, but if I do happen to be correct, and I'm pretty damn sure I will be, not only will my phone be ringing off the hook from so many people out there actually wanting my advice, but you guys will definitely send me some way overdue coffee money. Hey, I'm not asking for much, maybe just a few $1,000 each. That's all. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes, the rise and absolute predictable fall of Travis Kelce. Here's a current scoreboard in the game of life: woman versus man, Swift versus Kelce. Female offensive playbook, Swift. 1. Find an appropriate male to succeed in life resource theft. Males should be strong and physically fit, but also emotionally dependent and dim-witted. Check. 2. Make certain males extremely wealthy. Check. 3. Use all your feminine charms to convince said dim-witted male that you love him, and proceed to demonstrate that love by providing him with the best pee and fucking he's ever had in his entire life. Then make certain he believes that your pee and fucking is the best he will ever have in his entire life. Check. And 4. A very preferred strategy option, but not totally necessary. Try to crank out 3 or 4 kids before inevitably filing for divorce. Your goal being to completely and totally financially clean him out and destroy his life as much as possible. That one, well, it's to be determined. So this is the whole obviously ridiculous lifelong contract, aka marriage, that apparently isn't so obviously ridiculous to Travis Kelce. He is, after all, only a football player. If there's anything I wish I was able to do, I wish I could be able to view Travis's reaction as a fly on the wall when he disintegrates. The moment when Travis finally has the sad realization and awakening that he is actually expected to have access to only 1p for the rest of his life. And of course, by this time, in just a few short years from now, his football career will be over. He'll most likely be divorced and find himself like so many other American men have, completely and totally fucked, but not fucked the way they thought they would be fucked. So that's my thoughts. That's my premonition. I only ask that you catalog this to reference later that I was correct. Now, I don't want you to get the mistaken impression that I don't care for Travis Kelce. Actually, I'm really quite neutral, as I honestly don't remember not a single fucking time Travis Kelce offered to pay any of my bills. Ever. But if this fairy tale situation is going to collapse, and I believe it will fail and collapse, I hope that Swift not only takes every single last dollar he's got, but is able to somehow even prevent him from making any income at all, making his life an absolute, total, and complete hell. So why do I believe Travis Kelce should be the new poster boy of how to completely and totally destroy your life? Why do I want him to endure so much suffering? Because if that can happen to Travis Kelce, especially after that multi-million-dollar, totally ostentatious wedding, perhaps other celebrities in every field, not to mention just your average Joe, will finally begin to understand just how totally fucked the system is. The madness that marriage, weddings, and property have become, and do some serious thinking and reevaluating, part of which should be, by any rational criteria whatsoever, the importance of not getting married in America right now, and also to stop thinking with the wrong head. So, if you found this episode informative or entertaining, please consider subscribing. And if you just want to reach out to me with whatever's on your mind, you can do so by clicking on my contact link in the description below. Until next time, this is Ernest, and that's all I've got for today.